Hello Jaguars, I'm Miller Widemire alongside Maddie Howell, and this is JNN's The Central.
Now it's time for our top news story. President Trump's Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh, appeared before the Senate Judiciary Committee last Friday to give testimony related to allegations made against him by Dr. Christine Blasey Ford. The Senate committee chose to refer him for a vote by the entire Senate, but first demanded a one-week FBI investigation into the allegations.
And now for our top school headline. Homecoming week at Madison Central was last week, and students participated in dress-up days, a special glow-in-the-dark pep rally, the homecoming game, and of course, the homecoming dance. Senior Vertrice Sanders was crowned homecoming queen on Thursday night.
And here's an update on Madison Central athletics. Madison Central's football team played their homecoming football game last Thursday night against Murrah. The final score was 49-8 in Madison Central's favor. Additionally, Madison Middle School recently won the Little Six Championship in volleyball. Great job and go Jags!
Don't forget that you can find Madison Central's daily announcements online every day at mcjags.com on the JNN page.
With the Mississippi State Fair approaching, many people are concerned with the dangers surrounding it. Here's JNN's Eric Narbo with more on fair safety.
With the fair back in town, there are many new events to do and attractions to see. However, some may not know what exactly. So JNN is here to show you how to make the most out of your fair trip. Gate admission is $5. Children 6 and under get in free. Parking is $5. Tickets are $5 to $60, depending on how many you buy. Wristbands are around $25, even though on certain days throughout the week, prices may vary. With all the excitement of the fair comes concern. Many people don't know about all the safety precautions that the city takes to ensure that its citizens can spend time having fun instead of worrying. So, JNN asked Sergeant Michael Huff what exactly some of these precautions are.
Most of the procedures that we have in place at the Mississippi State Fair is a couple twofold. First, we have the Hinds County Sheriff's Department that is in charge of security on the interior part of the Mississippi State Fair. Then you have the Jackson Police Department who's on the outside patrolling. Primary stuff for us on the inside is to make sure that the people felt safe. Jackson is a place that folks sometimes don't feel safe to go to. However, the State Fair is one of those that is safe. We have procedures where we have people taking tickets. You have to buy and get in. We'll have deputies standing at the gates that are armed deputies. The other thing is we are having to maintain order. Thefts. We have a lot of thefts there at the fairgrounds. Folks come up and steal teddy bears and things like that. Doing such, we have to plan out where our deputies stand, and we call it areas or zones. They walk a certain blockage of spots. Then we also have the radios that we communicate with all the agencies throughout the police department, fire department stuff. We have those. The last 2 years we've implemented using the drones. We have drones that fly overhead in safe areas so that they are watching the crowds. If we have, for instance, the fair is 750,000 people, so we just have to make sure we got enough deputies, make sure we've got enough ambulance personnel, medics for first aid, and the fire department is also on scene.
I'm Eric Narbo with JNN's The Central.
Thanks, Eric. The Mississippi Science Fest, hosted in part by the Mississippi Children's Museum, was held September 21st and 22nd. JNN's Emma Gibbs was there to give us more on the story.
Hi, I'm Emma Gibbs with JNN, and today we're here at the Mississippi Children's Museum attending the Mississippi Science Fest, where families can come to enjoy and interact with STEM professionals, engage in hands-on activities, and see many exciting experiments. The district offers limitless, wondrous possibilities, from unforgettable moments in sports history to imagine-filled fun times with your kids, a chance to relive the magic of small-town life, early aviation, and agriculture, combined with adventures on the wild side with dinosaurs and other wildlife. So today I'm here with Zachary Looney, and what is your title here?
I am the Assistant Director of Programs here at the Mississippi Children's Museum.
The Science Fest that's coming up in a couple weeks, is this an annual event or is this something y'all are doing for the first time?
It it is an annual event, and this will be our third iteration of the Science Fest.
So who is the Mississippi Children's Museum partnering with for this, and can you tell me a little bit about that?
So we're partnering with several other museums here in the LaFleur's Bluff Museum District. There's the Mississippi Museum of Natural Sciences, there's the Sports Hall of Fame, and the Department of Agriculture. So we're partnering with them to put it all together.
Where do people buy these tickets, and what all do those tickets include?
Of course, so the tickets are $10 per person, and it includes all 4 museums. You can go to all 4 museums that day for the $10. There will be a shuttle that runs through all the museums, and you can get those at mssciencefest.org.
How can Madison Central students get involved in this day?
Of course, so we have a lot of students already that volunteer from Madison Central. So if you go to our website, mschildrensmuseum.org, you can sign up to volunteer there, and you can sign up to volunteer for Science Fest. And we also have volunteer opportunities throughout the year that you can sign up for as well.
How does Mississippi Children's Museum get children excited about the STEM programs?
Sure, so STEM is one of the major fields that we focus on, along with literacy and early late language development. So with STEM, we have a number of programs that we do, and we rotate on a weekly basis.
Is there anything else you want to add about the Science Fest or the Mississippi Children's Museum in general?
We are very excited about the Science Fest. We're hoping that a lot of people will come out. We hope that Madison Central will bring in some more volunteers and give us some more helping hands, and we look forward to it.
This has been Emma Gibbs with JNN.
Thanks, Emma. It's no secret that living in Mississippi is very different from living up north. Here's JNN reporter Dean Lester to tell us more about the big differences.
In the South, there are many things that separate us from other parts of the country. For example, sweet tea. Here are some of the major differences between the South and other regions in the United States.
One of the main differences is the food people eat and the restaurants they eat at. A staple of the South is fried chicken. Served at most restaurants including Popeyes, Georgia Blue, KFC, Mama Hamil's, and many others. Other Southern foods includes mashed potatoes, green beans, buttered biscuits, and catfish. No matter where you are, sports carry a culture with them. The South has football with its pretzels and Cracker Jacks. The North has baseball with its hot dogs and fanatic fans. There's even a difference in the way we communicate. For example, the way we acknowledge soft drinks. Southerners tend to call them soda. On the contrary, people from the North tend to call them pop. Southerners tend to shorten words to make them more convenient to say. For example, fixing or fixing to, and gonna or going to. In conclusion, we may be one united nation, but we are very different. That may just be one of the many advantages or disadvantages to the size of our great nation.
This has been Dean Lester for JNN.
Thanks, Dean. Well, that's all for this time, Jags. I'm Miller Widemire.
And I'm Maddie Howell, and this has been JNN's The Central.